unspoken. Don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul, I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the first of a few favourites videos I have coming up since we are fast approaching the end of 2018. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my favourites from AliExpress. So this is a vast amount of products that I've picked up specifically from AliExpress and that I would highly recommend to you guys. So today I'm going to be sitting down and sharing with you all of my most loved products from AliExpress and why I love them. So if you guys would be interested to see all of these products and why I like them, then just keep on watching. So I have gone ahead and split these all up into categories to make it a little bit easier, and we are first beginning with nail supplies. So when it comes to nail supplies, to be totally honest with you guys, I didn't always buy them from AliExpress. I did go to reputable brands, and then I started to notice in the last year or so that these brands were buying the products that from AliExpress, popping their brand name on them and then upping the price. And I thought, bugger that, I am going to go to where they actually buy them from and buy them myself, save myself a little bit of money. Because who doesn't in this economy? Let's be realistic. So the first thing that I have are these Stilleto nail tips. I first got these as practice tips, so when I was doing a tutorial on my practice stand with you guys, you could see exactly what I was doing. But I have now started to use them, chop them off the end and attaching them to my nails, and they give you such beautiful long stiletto nails, and I absolutely love them. And another kind that I swear by are these full cover square tips. They could be trimmed and fitted, sorry guys, I couldn't get that out there, but yeah, they could be trimmed and fitted to your size and to your liking, which is perfect. And each of these bags cost me less than £5. And the next thing is pretty much the same. It's these little nail practice tips. I use these to swatch my gel polishes and things like that for you guys, and I buy these in bulk, and I found that AliExpress is the cheapest place to get them if you do not mind the weight. Let's face it, why pay £4 for something when you can get 2 bags for £4 just the same? So next up, I have this armrest to share with you guys. I don't know, probably the weirdest thing I've ever showed on my channel, but I'm not even kidding when I say it has made my life so much easier. My hands are really shaky, so this allows me to keep my hand in one place, firmly positioned, so when I'm filming, my camera doesn't go out of focus or anything like that, and you guys get a full look at exactly what I'm doing without the camera going unsteady. So if you haven't got one of these, I would highly suggest you get it, and it will make your filming life so much easier. Next are these nail scrubbing brushes, and the reason I love these so much is they all come in different colours, so it means that when I'm putting them in my drawers, I have a different colour for a specific project. Then I also have my paint palette. This was the rose quartz one with the gold trim around it. Super beautiful, was great for pictures. I have 3 of these, 1 in a different colour and 2 in the rose quartz, and they are amazing. Then we have some of these glitter scatter trays. As you guys know, you could get these absolutely anywhere, but 90% of places will only sell 2 of them and sell them for £1. I get them from AliExpress and get 4 for 60p, so they're exactly the same, and I don't see the point in buying the dearer ones just for where you get them from. Then we have this little nail practice stand. I adore this thing. It probably cost me less than £5, and as you can see, it came with a little magnetic tin and lots of different tips. So again, great for when I'm swatching for you guys and I can have a different type of nail tip on each of those little things. Then we have sanding bands. Again, I don't usually buy my sanding bands, from AliExpress, but when I picked up these 100 grit ones, I fell in love with them completely. They are amazing. They do not scratch the nail. They really just give you a nice even buff to the nail to finish off the rest of your design, and I absolutely love them. Then I also have this e-file drill bit holder. I was on a search for a drill bit holder, and I came across lots of these in various places, but each place wanted around about £7 or £8 for it. I think I paid £3 for this on AliExpress. So now we're moving on to some nail tools, and first up I have these nail files. I get 3 different kinds from AliExpress. I get the 240, 240, 150, 150, and I get the 100, 180. I'm not kidding guys, I go through these files like no business at all. I started buying the NSI ones and I was going through them at such a rate, I thought I'm not paying that price for them at this the stage that I go through them. So when I switched over to these, I still go through them like no one's business, but I'm not paying a crazy amount for them. I think they're £2 or £3 for each pack. So now we have nail art brushes, and when it comes to nail art brushes, I go through a crap ton of them. I'm always using acetone and things like that, so they're always burning away and I'm needing to replace them all. I've got to a stage now where I do not go for the name, I go for the size of the brush tip, and I've never found anything as good as some of the brushes that I've got from AliExpress. They cost me like literally nothing compared to some of the other art brushes I've used, and are honestly amazing. These little pearl ones I got in a set, and they are literally the skinniest brushes I've ever seen, and you guys know how much I love the skinny brushes with the dotting tools at the end. I talk about them all of the time. They are amazing quality, and for the price you really cannot complain. And the same goes for my gel brushes. I have 3 different gel brushes that are from AliExpress that I use all the time. I have a number 6, a number 2 and a number 8. These are the 6 and the 2, and as you can see they are used to death, but I swear by them. They are amazing quality and they have never like dried out or anything like that on me yet, no matter how much acetone and monomers or anything that I am using. They have just stuck to their own and they are a fabulous brush. And then I have some random tools here. So we first have this ombre sponge. I bought this from AliExpress because when I saw Crystal Nails wanted $12.99 for a stupid brush with some little sponges on the end, I was like, no, AliExpress will do me justice as always, and sure enough they did. Cost 99 pence and it does the job. Same with the silicone tools and these little nail, I've completely forgot what they're called, little nail cuticle removers. Cost so cheap, and I'm not even kidding guys, they do the job. And let's face it, why do you have to go out and buy something for the name if you can get something with no name that does the exact same job and sometimes even better? Then I have my glitter brushes. I got these, it was actually a really cheap set of makeup brushes, sorry, from AliExpress. I got a set of like 8 for £5, and I use them for removing my glitter and they do the job. Next up, we are moving on to gels, and first I'm wanting to share with you 3 of the poly gels that I have found from AliExpress that I completely swear by. So first up, we have this Canni gel in clear, and I'm not even kidding when I say this guys, is probably the best clear poly gel I have ever found. It's got a super dense consistency, it allows you to work with the nail, it dries flawlessly, applies nicely, and is an amazing product. I paid £10 for the whole set with a lot of stuff that I wouldn't actually use anyway, but it turned out to be cheaper and is a fabulous product. So then we have the Your Sugar poly gels. You've saw me use these plenty of times on my channel. They're amazing quality, really good, and when you think that polygel could be in excess of £60, these whole set of 3 polygels cost me probably £20, and they are fantastic. They have a lot of grams in them, you get a lot out of your money, and I would highly recommend them. So don't always shop for names, look for quality. So next up, we have these Venalisa builder gels. I have 3 currently, light nude, thin pink and also clear. These are absolutely fantastic. I really love them. My only gripe with these is that sometimes they leak, so I have to keep them in another drawer away on their own, or they will leak over the rest of my gels. But the products themselves are absolutely amazing. They apply flawlessly to the nail and the staying power is really good. And again, these cost less than £5 per pot, so you really cannot grumble at something like that. And the way I see it, it doesn't matter what the price is as long as the quality is good. And then my next my next gel sort of related item are these glass gels. As you may remember, I got a set of these. They did arrive leaked, but the lady super kindly and fastly sent me out a complete replacement, so I just went ahead and threw out the ones that leaked, and now I am over the moon with them. They give an amazing finish to the nail and are honestly perfect for the trend of the jelly nails. Then we have some gel paints. As you guys know, I use gel paints often, and these are the brands that I use and I have always used. So these are CD Cocoa ones, and these are from the Canni output, so they're probably made by Canni as well. So I have a black and yellow one here. I do have a full set of these ones, but just a couple of the actual Canni ones. They are really pigmented. They apply flawlessly to the nail. They allow me to do, well, I think, really nice nail art at minimal fuss, and they also blend with each other flawlessly, which when you're working with gel paints can be really difficult. So yeah, these are fantastic, and again, I think you're like 99 pence to probably £1.20 for each of these little ones, unless you buy the CD Cocoa set, which is about £12 for 24. Then I have some 3D gels. I don't use 3D gels as often as I probably should, but these are the two brands that I swear by, both from AliExpress. First up is the Elite 99, and then we have this A-tie. I'm not sure what that is, but this is my favourite one. As you can see, I've used it to death. It's a flawless product and I really love it. Dries nicely, they mould nicely, and I would highly recommend that you check these two out. So next up, we have a product that was completely new to me at the start of this year, and it's these spider gels. I have 3 of them, all by Venalisa. I have the black, the white and the gold, and I think that's all you really need. So these are basically like stringy gels that you would go ahead and just sort of move your brush so you got a textured, stringy sort of spider type of web look about them. I saw someone use them probably about 5, 6, maybe 7 months ago, and I needed them in my collection. I've used the black and I really love it, but I have not used these two yet, but I wanted nice clean tubs to show you guys. But yeah, they're really amazing products, and they do give you such an interesting look to the nail. So sticking with the gels, guys, and the last sort of buildery gel type product, this is the YD Bond Gel, and this is used for applying 3D gems to the nail. First, I was using the Blue Sky one. This one is so much cheaper and is actually better quality. So now we're moving on to my favourite gel polishes that I've bought from AliExpress, and I must be honest, I haven't actually bought a lot of gel polishes from AliExpress. I have only bought Canni, like the Canni brand, and also a couple of Venalisa, but those ones I wasn't really a fan of. But these Canni gel polishes are absolutely amazing. I bought these in the summertime this year. I have used them all now, and they are absolutely beautiful, highly pigmented, dry flawlessly under the light, and I'm not even kidding when I say this, guys. The quality of these gels are amazing. I have paid £14–15 for one bottle of gel polish that hasn't been as pigmented. These are almost one coat gel polishes, and again, like I say, as you can see, apply flawlessly to the nail in a nice even layer without looking too bulky. And again, they also layer up nicely, blend together well, which can be hard when you're looking for gel polishes to do ombre work with. But yeah, these are probably about £2 per bottle and are really amazing quality. I love them. I love the bottles. They look really chic. They are glass bottles with grey lids, and they come with a specific base and top coat for this actual collection. So if you wanted all your bottles to match for display, this collection has the base and top coat that are exactly the same. So as you can see, the polish themselves apply really nicely to the nail. They are super pigmented and very easy to apply, so I would highly recommend these Canni gels, as well as the Blossom gel. I've only got about 4 of these so far, 4 colours, and also the white and clear base, but I must admit I love how the little interesting nail art designs that you could come up with these Blossom gels. And again, they're amazing quality, and they really do spread evenly on the nail to allow you to create nice designs. So now we're moving on to stamping supplies, and I must admit I don't stamp very much anymore, but I do keep a hold of all my stamping supplies just in case. But these are my favourite stampers. These are, you get them 2 different kinds. You get the firm stampers, and you also get squishy firm, and I must admit, guys, they cost me £1 each or even 99 pence each, and they were fabulous. I've had them for absolutely years, from the very beginning of my nail art journey, and they are flawless. Just the same with the stamping plates. These are actually Born Pretty ones, but I don't buy Born Pretty products from Born Pretty store. I buy them through AliExpress, because I have found that Born Pretty ship a lot faster through AliExpress than they do through their own store. But I love Born Pretty stamping plates. I love their little holders and everything. I have a huge collection of them, and I absolutely swear by them. Like I say, I don't do much stamping these days, but I do keep a hold of all my stamping plates just in case one day I do feel like I want to pull something out and do a little little bit of stamping. But these are flawless plates. I've never had an issue with pickup or anything like that. And if I have, a little clean of the plate and it's usually done and dusted. But yeah, I really wanted to share with you this stamping stuff, even though I'm not stamping much these days, simply because I do know that some of you ladies love it. So yeah, I would highly recommend that you check out AliExpress for your stamping supplies. So I picked up these Zjoy stamping polishes about, well, a good few months ago now, and these are basically the same as Twinkle Tea, but this is the original maker of them. So Twinkle Tea have bought these stamping polishes, put their name on them, and then upped the price. So yeah guys, this whole little stamping set here would cost you £3, so compared to other places, you really cannot grumble. So guys, we are now moving on to probably my most hauled items from AliExpress, and that is nail art products. I only buy my products from AliExpress when it comes to nail art, simply because, as I've said many times in this video, the normal places that we shop at, buy from AliExpress, will pop their brand name on said items and then add £4 or £5 onto the price. I think that is so unfair, and it seems to be like cheating, so I feel like a little bit of a rebel when I go behind their backs and buy from the original seller. And I have the same products as everyone else, but I've saved myself some money. So yeah, I would highly suggest that you shop around for your nail art products, because it may surprise you to find that a lot of brands just do rebranding, and it kind of annoys me. I don't care about people that do rebranding, but be honest about it. Don't add £5 onto a product that you've paid £2 for in the first place, if that makes any sense. I just find it unfair, considering you get free shipping from AliExpress 99% of the time and no VAT, so you don't get any customs or anything like that. So why are you adding all that money on extra? I just find it's kind of like a little bit of thievery, if that makes any sense. So yeah guys, when it comes to my bling, as you know, I keep all of my bling in these little bling boxes, and I'm not kidding when I say this, that 99.9% of everything that you see here is from AliExpress. I love their nail art products. They are so good quality, and I've got to give you a little tip here. When you're looking for nail art products, search for Japanese nail art, and I promise that you will find amazing products pop up. Yes, you pay that just a little bit extra for them, but they are so much better. I love Japanese nail art, and they have such interesting and intriguing products that the Western nail art companies haven't quite came out with yet. So usually you will find a trend on AliExpress underneath the Japanese nail art well before we see it over here. So that's why I like AliExpress, simply because they do show you a lot of nail art designs that are being done with this specific product, so it gives you a little bit of inspiration and kind of teaches you how to use the product or which way to position it, or so on and so forth. So yeah, that's why I love AliExpress so much, because when it comes to their community, you could ask questions, you could all of that. So now we're moving on to a little bit more crystallised sort of nail art. So these are my cheaper rhinestones that are not Swarovski. As I've mentioned previously, I do buy Swarovski crystals mostly, but I still do buy products that are not by Swarovski. I have found a couple of sellers on AliExpress that sell the most beautiful AB crystals that sparkle and shine like I have never seen. So even though they aren't Swarovski, I swear by them. So as you can see, I have my little cheapy sort of rhinestones here, and these are all from AliExpress, and I'm just showing you my white opal ones. I have some pastel ones and these AB ones. Those are the AB ones that I absolutely swear by. They are gorgeous, sparkle like nothing I've ever seen, and are a fraction of the price of Swarovski. So now we move on to nail charms, and as you guys know, nail charms can be quite expensive, so AliExpress is my one-stop place to go, because it has everything I need to make my own, as well as having some really beautiful nail charms that I haven't seen anywhere else. And I've also noticed that they have little charms for like the back of mobile phone cases, which could work really well for nail art as well. So when it comes to charms, I do not buy anywhere else other than AliExpress. As you can see, I do have a fair collection that I cannot seem to stop buying bloody nail art products, but I'm not kidding guys. AliExpress is awesome for these type of nail arts. They have some really unique products that you will probably see crop up in another shop somewhere else here, and again, like I've mentioned, the price has gone up. Then we have some of these acrylic nail art molds, and I must admit, since I found these a few months ago, I have non-stop used them. I absolutely love them. Since I'm just beginning with acrylic, it gives me the opportunity to use my acrylic stash without needing to worry about that I'm doing crap products or whatever else. But yeah, they're really handy for acrylic beginners to get some really awesome nail art. And speaking of awesome nail art in minutes, I also really love Aliexpress's water decals and nail sticker collection. They literally have a sticker or a nail art specific product for everything. So yeah, I go wild, buck wild every time I'm on Aliexpress with their nail art products. And as you can see, a lot of them do sit in my drawer because I am trying to get more into freehand nail art. But I love having these if one day I can't be bothered to just pull out my paintbrushes and try something from scratch. You could get really awesome nail art. They're super unique and really pretty, and they come in amazing packs, especially these Majiko ones. I have a few of these in my collection, and they are so thin and transparent that they actually do look like you've physically drawn them on your nail yourself. So they're really awesome. And I also got these little marbled ones recently that are super unique and really pretty as well. So that's why I love Aliexpress. They are so cheap, and it gives you the opportunity to really try lots of different products without breaking the bank. So yeah, water decals and nail stickers is another thing that I love to buy from Aliexpress. So now we move on to glitters and pigments and that kind of thing. And I'll be honest, I don't often buy glitters and pigments from Aliexpress simply because I have my favourite stores here and they are super cheap, but I do have a few products from Aliexpress that I really like. First up, I have these two glitters. I got these a couple of Christmases ago and they are gorgeous. They've stuck in my collection. I use them every Christmas and they are fabulous quality. Then we have the little dotty sort of glitter dots. Again, you could pay an absolute fortune for these if you go to some named brands. I won't mention any brands, but from Aliexpress I got the whole set of about 14 for around about £6. And the same goes for things like chameleon powders, glitters, little flakes. These ones are Bon Pretty specific, but again, I got them on Aliexpress. I got a set of 6 in each collection and they cost me just a couple of pounds. So I have the iridescent flakes. I then have the chameleon flakes that everybody was going crazy for last year. Again, I have loads of these ones. And then I also have the unicorn pigment powders. They are all amazing quality. They all work really well with gel or regular polish. And again, they cost really minimal money. I got, as I said, a set of 6 for around about £6 a pop. And finally, guys, that has us reached the end of my favourite nail products from Aliexpress, and I really do hope you guys had fun watching my video today and picked up some inspiration for your next nail art haul. As I've mentioned in tons of times in this video, I would highly recommend every product that I've showed in this video. I've used it, loved it, and I really do enjoy buying it. Some of these products have been bought multiple times, as you know from all of my hauls. So guys, remember to stay tuned for the next instalment of my favourites of 2018, which will be my gel polishes coming up next. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. I would totally appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Kylie. I am a complete nail polish addict, and on this channel you will find everything from nail art to swatches, reviews and the occasional haul. So if that's something that piques your interest, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to click that notifications bell. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!